and I have to address something, and now's the
now?
Yeah, now's a perfect time because my wife just texted about it last night. Now we mentioned it in the Put Up or Shut Up game. The games are harder because I'm on a plan, and when I don't eat well, I shouldn't say don't eat well. When I'm eating healthy, I'm never in as good a mood.
What was dinner last night?
Well, that's the whole thing. Okay.
Okay.
Last night, I pickled and played pickleball. I shouldn't say just pickled.
No, it sounds like you're in the kitchen.
Exactly. And we don't have a kitchen right now, okay? So, played pickleball until 8:30 league night. So I get home right around 8:25, something like that's when I arrived.
And you've not had anything to eat?
No, I had lunch. I had lunch about a late lunch, like 1:30.
A corn bowl?
Well, I've actually had to train. Now it's a quinoa bowl. Quinoa with some romaine and some chicken. I mean, it's a very light bowl. So I'm pretty hungry. Okay.
Prisoners eat better.
Okay.
I think Biggie's right.
Well, they fill up better.
But 2 days ago at the grocery store, I had bought myself a piece of haddock that I had my heart set on.
Yes, their heart set on haddock.
Okay. I was in the
Gordons
grocery
of Gloucester fishermen.
This is Paul.
The man on the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Please tell me. I've got a nice piece of haddock for you boys.
There's a line in the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald when the cook says, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed you." That's what he was making. Haddocks too.
I don't know why I bought the grocery store I was in. I needed some fish, and I'm not allowed salmon on my plan. Salmon's too full of fat. You can't have salmon.
Does that shock you?
I was surprised by that.
Because you think salmon's healthy.
I do. And I've eaten, when I'm eating fish, it's salmon. Well, Chris Demm said he ate so much salmon in the 90s, he can't even eat it anymore.
Yeah.
Right. So I thought, I'm going to this grocery store, and I'm going to get whatever they have that's not salmon.
Give me a white fish.
Exactly. Well, front and center was haddock, just right there. And I thought, all right.
Dead eye looking right at you?
Yeah.
Fillet that rascal.
Take me!
So,
flies buzzing around it.
So I got the haddock. Now, this was like 2 or 3 days ago, and it was like sell by that day. It was the last day.
Which means throw on the grill that night.
Is that what it means? I wondered. You know this better than I do.
With fish?
Yeah, don't even risk freezing it. You need to cook that. If it's that day,
I wouldn't keep fish in my refrigerator past one night.
Nope.
Really?
I'd buy it, maybe keep it overnight for the next day, and that's it.
I have so little experience with fish because I thought this is going to be like chicken. I can keep it a couple of days.
All right.
No.
Okay. Last night, 8:30, I get home, and I think I've got to have something to eat. And I spy that haddock in the fridge. And I think,
I'm still here.
This is
Howdy.
And it was really the only thing now on my plan that I could have. Otherwise, I'm driving. It's going to be 9:30 before I get home with whatever because we haven't stocked much food. We're eating almost every meal out because there's no sink right now. Right? Okay. It's been put in, but there's no dishwasher. There's no. I mean, now we could cook, but until like 3 days ago, we could not cook.
Okay.
So I get the haddock out of the fridge, cut into the box, the little saran wrap, and there's an immediate odor to it. It's like, oh, man, I need to get this in the air fryer.
Where'd those seagulls come from?
Yeah, that's right. Going to air fry this baby. I said, you know what?
Was there albatrosses outside your window?
I looked. I Googled how to air fry a haddock.
No one's ever asked that before.
You broke the internet.
You've reached the end.
Real risky.
Okay. So I put it in the air fryer. Now it had a fishy smell to it. Here's the situation: is my daughter's in bed, my wife is in bed with the dog, my son is out, and I didn't even know where he was.
So you have nobody there to correct you.
I guess that's right. So I put it in there, and I thought this could be risky because we're a couple of days past the sell-by date.
But you're desperate.
I was desperate. So I cooked up that haddock for 13 minutes in the air fryer, which is exactly what it said online. I had sprinkled on some whatever it was.
Mrs. Dash.
Yep, and put some Mrs. Dash on it. And I got it out of there and started eating, and I was just fine. Well, my son walks in, and he goes, "Oh, my God." And he puts his shirt up over his nose and mouth.
Ah, yes.
He goes, "Oh, my God, what is that smell?"
Yeah.
And I said, "I don't know. I guess because I don't smell it."
Well, your dad played pickleball for a while.
And I'd already showered. And he goes, "It's what you're eating." I was in the living room now, and I said, I said, it's haddock. I said, do you want some? He's, oh my God, you can't even imagine walking into this house. It's awful. And he's like, and he just ran up to his room. He just ran to the whole other side of the house. Meanwhile, so I ate it, went to bed, threw it away, went to bed. Didn't think another thing about it. Got up this morning, came to work.
Didn't take the trash out.
Didn't take the trash out. No.
You got a cat.
I do have a cat. You're right.
A cat wouldn't eat it.
No, I haven't seen the cat. My wife says, here's another, she just texted a moment ago, another topic for your Am I the A-Hole series.
Oh, no.
Are you an a-hole for stinking up the whole house with rotten fish and making every member of your family, including the dog, nauseous? And I wrote back, I said, I didn't smell a darn thing. I don't have that.
Oof,
I
you got no
couldn't smell.
olfactories?
I didn't have a problem. She said, as soon as we opened the bedroom door this morning, the dog and I both recoiled in horror. And this is hours later now.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? That's fish for you.
Hangs heavy in the air.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. We're going to have to open a window or something today. I don't know. So I just said, so sorry.
You got to light all the candles.
I
Yeah.
guess. And she hasn't said anything back. Fish.
Yeah.
It's fish. I haven't made fish ever, really. And so, I mean, except
Well,
a
that's not a
salmon,
good one to start
an
with.
occasional salmon. But that haddock that's 3 days past its sell-by date, that's rough.
Well, you know what I say? I think you take it up a notch.
Yeah?
What you're smelling is the smell of good health.
That's right. That's what I should have said. That's what.
Why not fire up?
Yeah.
Let's start a fight. For no reason.
Just get her going.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you're smelling is the smell of good health. If the house has to smell this way for me to be healthy, then so be it. That's just how it
Come
has
along
to be.
for the ride.
Yeah, exactly. Come on and join me.
If you'd have waited another day, that fish would have come back to life
Yeah.
after 3 days.
I think you may be right. I was unfamiliar with it. When I cut the packaging open,
They have no. It should not smell like fish.
it smelled really bad, like fish.
You got iron gut.
Well, I thought, should I eat this? And then, but it was the only thing I had.
If
That
you have
was
to ask the
it.
question, the answer is no.
No. Yeah. But I couldn't go to bed hungry.
Sure, you could.
But I'd be laying here today, like I would have no energy. That haddock is getting me through this program. This is that's the only thing getting me through it because I haven't had anything really since. I don't know. Wait a minute. I microwaved an egg this morning. Maybe that was on top of it. You know, it's another
Egg and fish?
That poor family.
Yeah, no kidding, man. You're torturing your family.
Oh, you may be right. Boy, they're gonna have to suffer through it, I guess.
Telling you, starving people wouldn't eat.
No.
When I opened the pack, and I did, my stomach started to rumble a little bit. But you know, I'm an iron gut, so
You do
didn't-
have an iron gut.
didn't
You can
affect me
take
too
it.
bad. I thought of you, Dave, because you have an iron gut too. And I thought,
Well, mine's not as irony as yours.
and you wouldn't eat that.
No.
I should have called you. I should have
No.
texted you and said,
The
Dave.
answer is, if you have to ask yourself, should I call Dave? The answer is no.
Yeah. Well, I've never called you.
But you're not hungry.
Should I call Dave? No. And I really doused it with that Mrs. Dash too. Didn't matter.
Maybe that killed it.
It was fishy.
Whatever was
It was
growing in
fishy.
it.
I can tell you that. It was pretty rough.
Can you have salt?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're high so, Biggie's low so.
Yeah, you're low, so I'm high, so. I mean, you can have a certain amount of salt, but it's basically, but you can flavor up stuff. And then I took out, it had such a weird flavor. I took out some, Tabasco and stuff, started really doctoring it up after I cooked it.
So you just had a plate of fish.
I had some broccoli as well. There was broccoli, the steam fresh thing.
Well, that puts a nice scent in the air, too.
Yeah, so you got fish and broccoli and egg.
Bad fish and fart smell all over the
broccoli
house.
and egg. Ugh. And
An egg.
That house needs to be exorcised.
Yeah, you need a priest.
I didn't even
Or a short woman.
You know,
This house is clean.
she can't say that.
No, because you can
It's
smell
not.
Right now, it's not
it.
clean.
Poor wife.
And then I like how you start your day with a microwave egg.
I do. I'll tell you what I do.
Could you get more miserable?
Well, I boiled a dozen of them yesterday, and then I put it in the microwave today just to heat it up, and that's pretty good. I like a boiled egg early in the morning. I like a boiled egg early in the morning.
Daddy used to sing that.
It's my thing,